Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So, I was thinking a little bit, and what I actually want to talk about today, I have actually multiple things, but the thing I want to talk about today is it's topical, it's timing. The Steam Winter Sale just ended, and I picked up a whole bunch of games, and there's one in particular I was excited about. So I've been craving a game that was similar to the game Prey from the year 2017. Prey as in Prey, not the other one. I'm not looking for a religious simulator or something, but so I was looking for a sandbox FPS with a kind of like some shooter elements to it, but just like how do I even describe this? Not necessarily open world, but like interesting environments where you're faced with a challenge and have options as to how to overcome it because of the various tools at your disposal. And I had been kind of struggling for finding something that fit the bill of what I was looking for. And ultimately, I settled on a cool game that I played for 4 hours yesterday called Ghostwire Tokyo. This game's actually pretty sick. I'm surprised by how much I enjoy it. It's interesting because the reviews for the game are extremely middling and unimpressive. There's a lot of it's just mediocre according to the reviews, but I'm actually really enjoying it, far better than the reviews suggest. It's one of those things you can only trust them so much. I feel like trends are good, and you can usually tell if you're gonna walk into the game and it has terrible performance or something. But when it's just like when the reviews are just well, I just didn't like the game, or, well, I think this reason is bad for the game, and it's like a completely nonsensical thing. It's just not a popular game, I don't think. But it's really fun. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Like I said, I played it for 4 hours last night, and I'm looking forward to getting back to it after maybe this recording and another one. So I guess my question for you all today, assuming you want a question at all and feel like engaging with me, is did you all pick up anything fun from the Steam sale, or any sale for that matter? Anything you're looking forward to playing? I actually did get another card game too, Banners of Ruin. I don't think it'll make it onto the channel because I don't think it makes sense for the channel necessarily, but I'd like to try it out. It seems fun. I'm always hopeful that the next game that comes out in the roguelike deck builder genre will actually be the one that like actually does something innovative. The big problem I feel like is a lot of I've talked about this before, but a lot of roguelike deck builders play it safe, and I think it's not fun to do so because then they get justifiably compared against things like Slay the Spire, and it makes sense, right? Because they're just basically copying Slay the Spire's mechanics and putting a thin veneer of some different mechanic on top. They have like their one quote unquote gimmick, and then otherwise it's basically Slay the Spire. Not a great way to build a game. I wish there was a lot more innovation and less safe decision making, right? I wish the designers of those games were looking at it and they have all these assets and they're making cool things. I wish they would look at it and go, how do we make something interesting and unique instead of just copy pasting Slay the Spire's mechanics, right? Because then it gets to the point where it's like, all right, well, why not just play Slay the Spire, right? Why am I playing this other game that's half-baked copy with a weird gimmick? I don't know. One of the things that makes, in my opinion, Monster Train much better is I think it actually did something interesting with the tower defense approach and having units you play. You know, your units are not ever present, and your health is something that is defended as a tower defense. There's actually a lot of interesting stuff about Monster Train that is very different from Slay the Spire, which I think helps keep it fresh for me for such a long time. Also, obviously, why it is the second most popular roguelike deck builder out there. So, anyway, our previous run in the Train of Thought was win streak number 169, which is nice. It was a Chief run. We had a Corruptor run. It was a bit of a challenging run. We had Chief with Queen Zimpling. Always tough because you have a problem with generating echoes. We managed to navigate it with some really good tiresome climb hits and uses combined with refracting lens. There was an early precious plating that I think did a lot of work too. Gave us a lot of padding for our HP. We could be aggro. I think we took 39 damage on ring 2 just to look at a unit trial, and it was fine. We also ended up with a Lightstone Casing -1, -2 holdover Inferno, which is just an incredible card, so that was excellent. Our main line, however, was a multi-strike +25, Welder Helper infused, Bog Chrysalis, duped with Corruptor. And it ended up being quite powerful. When you combined our floor clear with how much damage we were doing in Relentless, we sandblasted the game. So, it ended up being really good. And now we get to play Queen's Impling again, but with Queen, so she's actually good. So, cool. Alright, well, I don't have much else to add there, so as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. That stuff is always welcome and awesome. And yeah, let's see how she does, right? Heck yeah, let's go. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. I will have to mention, I mentioned this in an earlier video actually, but let me tell you, planning on preparing your voice for recording a lot of episodes actually really difficult, especially if you have a great deal of inflection variation in your voice. So something like me, I'm quite an animated speaker in the sense that I sound different no matter what I say all the time, as opposed to some other people who are a lot more monotone. It's not necessarily good or bad, it's just something about me that results in greater strain when I talk for extended periods of time. Anyway, I have to be very careful to make sure my voice doesn't get too hoarse and a little too difficult to speak. Sometimes it gets a little crackly and I don't love it. I'm very keen on making sure that it sounds good because it bothers me when other people's videos sound bad, so I try to make sure mine sound good. So, fair enough. Anyway, let's get in on this. We are Exile, Hellhorned, Exile Stygian. It's fine. I think it's a fine combo. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it's obviously better to get pings than this, but it's okay. We're facing Double-Barrel Daedalus, Spell, Shield, Arcus, and Chaste Seraph with Vent, Crystallis, and Imp in a box. All good cards. I like having the AoE here. Vent is nice. Could lean in on that. That'll be good. Crystallis is a great front hitter. Big fan of this card. It's consistent. It's reliable. It does what it says on the tin. It's a good incant if I end up needing it. And then Imp in a box with Queen is just generally a good idea. Let's see, temples on 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. 5 temples, love seeing it. 2 in the late game lets me backload as much as I need to. We have a removal dupe on steel side on 8, exceptional. I do want to use that if I can. Good steel shop on 7 with a vortex and health. There is a hellvent on 7. No, oh, interesting. It's a hellvent Caverns Boon, so no shop on that side. Pretty surprising. Usually you'll see at least some kind of a shop there. Let's see, 6 has a good magic shop with Vortex Caves. There's a steel shop there as well if you want it. A pretty good trinket shop on 5 with Removal Horde. I like it when it has money, but Horde and removals are all very good. There is a magic shop here too if I need it. Vortex Hellhorned Banner Horde on 4 competes with a bad Hellvent. So really the only good Hellvent here is the end one, and maybe 7 if you're desperate. Interesting, okay. We do get double steals early, with a Hellhorned first and a Stygian Banner second. Double magic shops as well, with a Stygian Banner and a Pyre Remains. Sure. Kind of makes sense that we're not seeing any shops on Ring 4 then. And then no steals on 5. So there is a gap here. So if I end up going an Endless Imp line or something, I'll want to tunnel vision it early. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Sinner's Salve or Collection of Tales? I think it's Collection of Tales. Imp in a box showing me a Rage Imp does a lot. Sinner's Salve is going to be good, but there's no major boss that's guaranteed to show me value here. And this could be really... Collection of Tales could be really good. Early, at least. It's Hellhorned, I'm thinking, and it's early, so I'm thinking I will try Rage if they show it to me. I'll look for it. Take the boons, of course. Imp Parade, sure. I guess that's what we get, because there's no universe you're ever going to get me to click. Royalty. It's bad. Spikes. It's Clergy. I can take this, no problem. I'm going to be looking for how I can get Elector is the big one. I'm going to double hit bottom. That just seems like a good idea. Okay. Let's imp in a box here. What do we get? Rage Imp is pretty big. We're going to do a Queen's Impling on middle because I want Collector. I will play one Rage Imp upstairs as a tank. Remember, this Rage is permanent from the collection it tails. And we do one Clergy on bottom with a foregone power. Sure, seems okay. I get a vent. That's good. Great news. Honestly, excellent. I'm going to do... Honestly, I can just vent a middle, so it's fine. I will play Rain Steward, vent middle, and we're okay. Sure, seems okay. I would like... Tough. I can't get the Crystallis into the boss, but I can at least clear these dudes. So I think the plan is you Crystallis, you Impling, and then we aim for the double foregone... Well, we only get one foregone power, but at least we get the one. Every little bit matters. We play a Queen's Impling, we play everything out, and we just do as much Frostbite. Yeah, he's super dead. He's got too much Frostbite to survive at this point, so we are cruising. And we just hit him with a Crystallis and he's gone. Cool. Okay. Good. I'll take it. Give me something good, I guess, please. Welder Helper is better than Fortify in this universe, so we'll click it. If I'm going to go on a backline, it's not going to be Molting Imp. I'm going to take the Vent. I guess I'll take a Welder Helper. I was hoping for a Rage card, but fine. Mollusk Mage is dead here. I guess it's good for Vent, but that's about it. A third Crystallis? No, I'll take money, I guess. Very unfortunate drafts. Not happy about it. I have an Imp that I guess could take Endless, so... Sure. I'll at least cash in on it. That's fine. Large Stone, of course. Video game, thank you. We'll take Horned Warrior. He's solid. I'll take Multi-Strike here. I do like that. I'll give him a plus 25. It's like the universal thing he wants. Good. I'm going to re-roll this now. Quick. Incant Armor 2. Quick is not terrible, but then I need to fill the floor with him. I'm going to look at another Magic Shop, or Steel Shop rather, so it's fine. I'm going to plus 30 Event because that is a good idea. Purge is not it here. We chill. We chill. The rest of this is fine. We just kind of move on. 250 gold. We'll be okay. Mark of Invasion? There are draws where I just lose Queen to this. And I am pretty likely to... Yeah, so there are draws where I just lose Queen to this, and I'm pretty likely to only get a net 25 gold for it, because what if I get Top Floor Collector and I can't access it? Yeah, you just don't take this. This is one of those trials that, depending on everything, could be not great for you. Pyre Chomper's fun. Yeah, Pyre Chomper's fun. We're going to be keeping this floor held together anyway, so just play all the stuff. Horned Warrior down. Definitely drop in the Fledgling Imp here. It's good. We're going to Pyre Chomper for sure. I'm going to blast the bottom floor and do my best I can here. It's good. Yeah, see, we would actually be losing this top floor collector. Although I guess I did draw a vent, so I don't know. It's probably not that bad. It's fine. We will vent middle, though. It's correct to do so. This puts me in a much better situation overall, though. I'm a big fan of this. Yeah. Nice. Cool. We blast middle. It's good. Top floor is fine. I will shoot him. Yeah, sure. We'll clear it up. Seems good. Okay. Cool. I'm looking for a big vent downstairs. Great work. Go team. Queen's Impling. Blast them. Top floor is already cleared. We win. Good. This is a lot better than if I had taken so much pyre damage and fought whatever the heck his name is. Of course, foregone power hits foregone power. It just always does. If I had actually done the clergy nonsense. Anyway, we're going to absolutely sandblast this, so that's pretty good. Cool, he's dead. Good work. Alright, we have enough money. I will click the Rage Imp for sure here. Yes, snap click. Tornado, Crypt Builder, Mollusk Mage. I have the Crystallises, I'm happy. I'm good with it. Great, skip him. A lot of money, a lot of everything. A better Endless here, so we go left. We see a multi-strike. Yeah, it's going to be multi-strike on Mr. Horned Warrior for sure. Big fan. I'm looking for an Endless here. No Endless. Stygian banner says Shark. Yeah, I'll take a Shark. I wasn't thinking about Shark, but I will take a Shark. Okay. Let's look at the caverns real quick. Spikes, huh? I will tell you, Sap is pretty solid. You could go Spike of the Stygian here. Every little bit will matter. I think it's actually pretty darn good here. Although the Awoken's Rail Spike could hit my Imp. We still didn't hit Endless, but we at least got the multi-strike. Remember, one of the nice things about this whole setup is that your shops are pretty good. I have 2 out of 4 that are solid. Very high odds that I see one of those 2. So we hit the multi-strike, which is fine. I think I would have maybe preferred the Endless. This just basically leans me into Imp Parade instead of anything else. I am going to need survivability, so I think that as a result, Spike the Stygian. You may ask how I'm making that distinction. Why am I deciding it? Consider if I'd seen an Endless here, right? I do Endless Fledgling Imp, and I probably put Welder Helper into it. That's AoE armor to the floor. Then I tank with that Imp and let it die, and it scales my backline. Defense, good. I can maybe take an offensive infusion now. But given that I saw the multi-strike instead, we are not sure we're ever going to see Endless, so I should plan around not seeing Endless. So I'm looking for a defensive infusion and anything that can keep my floor alive a little better, because I'm going in on Imp Parade now. The Spike of the Stygian does it for me. We take it. We take these. I should grab the money, probably. It's not good immediately, but is it actually good at all? I have 180 gold and nothing to spend it on. Well, I don't even get value out of it next floor. Don't even take this. I'll have time to make cash. We'll be fine. Let's move on. 25 shards is pretty lightweight here, actually. Pretty, yeah. Kind of surprising, but we take it, I suppose. We just keep playing the normal stuff upstairs. We got a man that has a multi-strike, so we're chilling. I'm just going to vent downstairs, and then I guess I'll play out the Impling middle, right? You vent downstairs, and we toss some Frostbite on the boss. It's a really good turn, it turns out. Imp in a box. Pyre Chomper is nice. I'm going to Shark middle. I am going to Fledgling Imp upstairs. I think 20 Frostbite on the boss is a pretty big deal here. So we're going to do that. 30 Frostbite's doing huge work. Upstairs is fine. Ah, the double bomb is a little unfortunate. I don't love it. I'm going to play armor on Mr. Middleman. And I guess we just play some stuff elsewhere, right? Not ideal. That double bomb, that sucks. I'm not a fan of that. We'll Fledgling Imp upstairs. It's at least something. I think I'm going to Crystallis bottom. Impling and then Frostbite it. I'm a little concerned about my survivability, but I think Shark and all this Frostbite is going to do it for me, right? I think so. I mean, the Horned Warrior at least has 30 HP too, so he should be fine. We'll blast as much as we reasonably can here. Sure. Shark has done some good work on this one. We have a lot of Frostbite on the boss. I think we'll be okay. I can blast the bottom dude. The big advantage of the bottom dude there is I can get more Frostbite in. 51 here. I just need to buy like 3 turns. Yeah, we are cruising, it turns out. Of course. I mean, we win. Even though I don't have a lot in the way of survivability, you can see the vulnerability of the floor here. Like, you can see the struggle. But we get it because the Frostbite's huge. So Shark did great work, is what it comes down to. Also, that Spike did good work. Siren Song? I'll click it. I'll click it. That's a good card for this. Could be the same answer I'm looking for. Railbeater is unexciting. Oh man, Nameless Siren is... Well, it's a lot. If I incant, that's a lot of scaling. But it's slower than just playing more Fledgling Imps. What if I take Guard of the Unnamed as an infusion here? That's an option. If I go left, I can look at a Hellhorned banner. In the worst case, I could do a Welder Helper infusion. Do I have to take one of these? I don't love this Rail Beater. I mean, am I going to incant 10 times on this combat? On any combat? Maybe. Right? Maybe? Hopefully? Hopefully, right? Because think about this. I could see a real dead Hellhorn banner, right? Like a real dead one. Do I win if I see a real dead one? Maybe. It's possible for me to win. If I see Imperialist pivot, if I have a good shark angle, self-infuse the shark, maybe I can see holdover on Siren Song. I'm imagining I need to see an Endless, and it actually needs to go into a shark and not an imp. 2 Endlesses is optimal, but that's unlikely. Holdover on Vent does some work too. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. 30 HP is valuable, but is it that valuable? I don't think so. I think we skip and we take our chances. It's not great, I'll give you that. I want to draw cards. Yeah, I want to draw cards. I don't have an Endless yet. Always decide later. Let's go left here. The removals are valuable. Firewall's nice. Hammered chest plates is good. It's not like I'm self-pinging everything. Sure. I think it's actually good enough I'll grab it. Let's look at the Forge first. Alright, we don't even get the choice of Imperialist, so I guess we're taking Fledgling Imps here. Hellhorned Banner. Well, not much in the way of choices. I don't think it is Branded Warrior here. I mean, I guess it's Rail Beater Infusion. I really don't love that. Really do not love that. It's looking like it might have to be a space angle, and then I... What? Play armor imps? But I have to handle top floor, don't I? It might be an all-in imp parade space angle. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, the Rail Beater is pretty good. If I can do that. Is it? It's not even that great, right? I'd almost rather not do it. Branded Warrior could scale a bit. I'll just play the Queen's Imps, though. I think that'll be better. I'm looking for Siren Song Intrinsic double stack, maybe. Rely on Queen to generate her own armor. I don't know about this rail. This doesn't actually do anything for me. If I had seen this in the other order, by the way, Rail Beater, I would put the Horned Warrior inside of it, and we would be golden. I'd have multi-strike quick on him. It'd be great. But we just didn't see it in that order, so we don't do it. I think Branded Warrior is weaker than just playing an imp, and I don't think Rail Beater actually does anything I want. Okay, I'm going to cut to Train Stewards because they are difficult to play, and I don't need them. Let's look at the Temple. Purge Spellchain. I'll tell you, you can Spellchain this Vent. It's pretty good. That is really good, actually. I'm not going to hold over the Vent. If I get a holdover, it's going into, like, Siren Song. Yeah, for sure. So we're going to do this big upgrade here, and then we kind of just move on. 40 is a comfortable number for the moment. Aggressive Amulet. Should be fine. I can chump. It'll be good. Yeah, so the play is you do Shark middle because it guarantees Collector. We do Queen upstairs. Really hate this whole Queen setup, but it'll have to do. Sure, here's some Frostbite, champ. This way we get Collector no matter what. Can't kill my own imp, I hate it. So I'm gonna take Welder Helper middle. I guess I could Rage Imp this floor, right? And actually do some damage. Yeah, I mean, sure. Almost kills him, man. I like that. I'm gonna blast bottom floor. I guess I could blast middle floor and make some good headway here, too. Awesome Frostbite at this guy, sure. Fair enough. May as well save the HP on Darkman if I can. We're gonna be doing tank with imp pretty consistently here. Tank with imp. I wish to Crystallis and kill a man on bottom. That's good. We chill. We're just going to be tanking with Imp is basically the whole thing. That's the whole run right now. I guess I will look at an Imp in a box real quick. There could be some good ones. Yeah, tank with Imp. I like it. Mid floor is fine. I guess I will play the Molting Imp. We're kind of in this like dead zone where it's like, what am I really doing here? None of these things really matter. I'm going to save this Welder Helper because it could matter. Yeah, that's fair. We should be good on middle, or top rather. You just hashtag tank with Imp. And mid-floor, guy gets chewed. Now I can save 5 into the boss. Or into my floor, which I do value quite a bit. By just double playing this, which I like. I will do it. Yes. I will do it. Will be good. Okay, we have tank with Imp upstairs. I'm a fan. I am going to vent downstairs. It's just right. I don't want to give Ember Drains here. Of course, Foregone Power hits Foregone Power because it's Monster Train, baby. I will probably just play 15 Frostbite here. Pretty good, turns out. I think it's fine. Take a Curse. We get through it. It's good enough. A lot of Frostbite there from the Foregone Powers, though. I mean, the collection of Tails has actually been doing just fine. We get the money with no issue. March of Shields, I mean, my durability might be pretty bad. This is a pretty good card for me to snag here. I think it's important. Drain, I mean, I'm leaning between, like, Drain versus Siren Song. I think Siren Song is considerably stronger if I see the holdover. Because I have a Shark. Obviously no Endless yet, but I think I can skip this and just lean in on Siren Song. Now here, you could lean on Imps and look for anything you want here. I think looking at a Magic Shop is important, though. So let's do it. Because I'm going to be tunneling some Steel Shops, so a Magic Shop that's actually good is fine. I'm going to 20 consume this other vent. I don't want it. I will -1 something. We're going to look at this Temple real fast. Spell Chain. And in Piercing. Well, Spell Chain could go on Siren Song as an option. We'll keep it open. The first -1 will go on March of Shields, because I always want to do that. Yes. Remove Consume, I'm not thinking so. I mean, the Spike could be okay, but no. Holdover is sick. Holdover is incredible. We're going to hold over Siren Song. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. I'll take it. This will lock down top floor. Very good. I'm going to 20 consume a Crystallis here. I'm going to burn 2 Train Stewards as well. We're powering up. This was a good floor to go in on. Now, do I need this Spell Chain for anything? Not really. And that Siren Song hits good, because that means I can tunnel the Steel Shops now and be fine. Hopefully see at least 1 Endless and 6 rolls. I think if I see the Endless, it's going in Shark, because I'm generating my own Rage Imps now. I don't need Endless Rage Imp. I just play the Rage Imp I have. Yeah, I think we chill. 40 shards, I can just go... Yeah, I can go hard later. Cool. We're good. That's great. Excellent work. Go team. That is a step that I consider important. Armor Emblem is good, but also bad. I'll take it. I think I can get away with it. I will probably take some damage, but remember I did convert a little bit of this into a little bit of this. This being, I got some Pyre Health. I converted some of my power on this previous floor into Pyre Health. I'm happy to make that trade, so we're okay. I'm going to play Shark Middle, of course. Interesting choices. Shark Bottom is fine. I can vent Middle. I can vent Bottom, and that's probably better too. Interesting. It doesn't actually kill him. I vent Middle, so if I vent... play Shark Bottom... I will play Shark Bottom here. Gonna take a big hit. I'm gonna Siren Song hold over here. I think that's fine. Yes. Now, what else am I doing? I think I want to vent bottom so I can play an imp and tank with it next floor. So I think what I actually want to do is I want to play the fledgling imp downstairs, shockingly. And then we vent here and we frostbite. And this floor actually takes some damage here and it's good. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to look at this imp in a box as my top floor is crumbling. Incredible. Horrifying, in fact. I play the fledgling imp up top. Seems good. I'm going to play the welder helper downstairs. Also seems good. I do want to Crystallis in middle, but I'm going to play double Pyre Chompers to get rid of them. We blast the middle here. I don't Siren Song on that floor. I do it on the Pyre room because I want the Silent Marksman to hit my imp. I am relying on this scaling, yes. Okay. Imp upstairs, great work. Order, by the way. Order. Ugh, gross. I hate it. Why'd I do it? I wish to vent. Yeah, it's not great. Mistakes were made. It's fine. I don't think I need to hold on to Siren Song right now. So let's just vent 1, vent 2, and then here, bottom imp can just get some armor, I guess. It's fine. Sure. Sure. Armor upstairs is your friend. I'm gonna scale mid, actually. We do Queen Zimpling, Rage Imp, and this floor is actually not that bad. Bottom floor is a struggle. We're gonna do Fledgling Imp upstairs. It's good, I agree. We're gonna spike the boss. I'm gonna foregone power him as many times as I physically can. Okay. I get the vent here, which is very nice. None of my guys live here. It's not great. So I think the play is you just do Crystallis, vent, foregone power. Play Rage, and I hope for the best. What are you doing? 11. So if I can go 45, I think we're actually in a better place. Yeah, we win automatically by doing this. Cool, and we just give him a whole bunch of frostbite, and he doesn't stand a chance. That's good. Cool. Thank you, March of Shields. Very fun. Very fun. No damage taken. Love to see it. Inflame, Rage Serum, or Branding Right. I don't think these are it, champ. I'm just going to tell you like it is. I don't think I need these cards. I don't think they do anything that I want here. I want to just see an Endless for my Shark at this point. Yeah, I'm going to skip them. Yeah, we skip it. Cool. Just making sure. Glacial Seal? That's funny. Titan's Tooth is cute. Crystalline Seeds? I don't think so. Again, these cards don't do it for me, I don't think. Titan's Tooth's not terrible, but we'll just skip it for cash. It's fine. Steel Shop time. To the left. Take everything. Give me an Endless, please. Genius tier. Plus 25 and Endless for my Shark? You should not have. Or in fact, actually, you should have. Let me just tell you. Thank you, Monster Train. Very cool. We click Horde. Oh, man. What a tough call. I mean, Gurg's Goat has to be it, right? It's a 4th hit on the floor. But first Hell Pact with that spike is actually pretty legit. I guess I'm leaning more on the Siren Song. Yeah, we take the Gurg's Goat. That's huge. That's great. That's a 4th hit on my Horned Warrior. He's doing excellent. I think I can actually cut cards because I don't even have to reroll here, right? Wild. Yeah, I guess I'm going to cut a foregone power and then we're going to move on. 24 cards. I'm drawing through my deck in 4 turns right now, which is pretty solid. I think we win with that. Or, well, I don't want to say we win, but we beat Arcus with this, at least. Good hit. It's a good hit. I'm a fan. Now, I want to let 1 unit walk on me every turn. Yes. That's true. I'm gonna toss him the Queen Zipling. Okay. What is this? Rally Shard? Or no, it's an incanter, huh? Siren Song would be pretty nice to drop here if I can get him enough turns of daze. I mean, the thing is, I can only get him 6 turns of daze because he'll come back at some point. I don't think it actually buys me anything in the end. No guys are coming up next turn. This is going to be slow scaling. I'm not loving it. Because there's no heavies on this next floor. So I want to make sure this heavy walks on me. Right? Love the Frostbite, the boss. Seriously, though. I guess I'm going to play a Fledgling Imp and the Fledgling Imp downstairs. I don't want to kill this Clip Reflector is an important one. Here, I'm going to actually play the Siren Song off floor. And then I'm going to... I think it is actually Fledgling Imp downstairs. Fledgling Imp downstairs. He doesn't kill it. Right, we'll do the Foregone Power business here. We'll get some damage in. I don't really mind those other things. It'll be okay. Okay, March of Shields is good. We need to make sure that enemies are walking on me so that I can actually get my floor getting itself killed. I do want this Frostbite downstairs. That is an important pickup. For sure. Yeah, I want to... I could kill everything on this floor, but I don't think I want to. Get some more Frostbite on him. Every little bit of damage matters in the truth, in the grand scheme of things, because we don't have a lot of HP here, right? Our floor is brittle. Very brittle. But I do really want to just blast this floor, right? Do as much damage as I can. Yeah. Here, I'll play the Impling middle. He can die. That's cool. He doesn't even die. It's kind of sad when you think about it. I would like this guy to walk on me. Taking 55 right now. If I hit one vent here, he actually still hits me, right? One more and I think he falls apart. This imp might kill him. I don't actually know. We're just going to let it roll, I think. It's tough. I don't love it. Our scaling is not in great shape. Okay, well, we play the imp upstairs. Finally, some good scaling. I want to do Foregone Power middle because it keeps this guy alive, which I value quite a bit. I'm going to toss Armor Helper, Welder Helper downstairs, I think. Fine. Don't play anything else middle. Oh, the imp doesn't die because they're too weak. Ooh, that's bad. Our scaling is tragic right now. Okay, so I'm thinking we need to set up middle floor contingencies. Let's Crystallis this guy. Foregone Power. I'm not confident we beat Arcus here. Genuinely, I do not think we beat Arcus right now, which is a bad situation to be in. We finally at least get something upstairs, which is good, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot, man. I don't love it. Our scaling is really not good. We're going into Relentless soon. I'm not feeling confident about this. Play the imp upstairs. Do the best you can, I think. I can at least kill 2 guys here. I think that's something. I don't want to kill the mid-floor, right? What if I just... I think it's Spike on him here, genuinely. And then we come upstairs and you play Vent to save 8 HP on my floor. We still get this kill. It's not great, Chief. I'm just telling it like it is. It's not great. What if I do Rage Imp downstairs? Imp Gang rises up. I mean, that's actually pretty darn good, right? Imp gang, rise up. You know, I've heard of stupider things. We're gonna play Welder Helper and Queen Zimpling middle, and we're just gonna try our best to kill this boss. And then here's some Frostbite. We'll take it, I guess. It ain't pretty, but I'm looking to buy turns is really it. Okay, here's a fledgling imp upstairs. We're at least doing, what, 260 here? Play Shark? Okay, I mean, it's Shark, right? We're doing our best. We toss Vent here. Okay, I mean, it's not great. It's not great, I'll admit. We might get through this. Okay, hold up. Math. 28. Okay, I have to play an imp. Oh, buddy. Okay, all right, we did it. We did it. Game is actually easy, right? Game is super simple. Just hit. Seriously, though, I mean, like, my imp gang actually did a lot of work there. That's pretty terrifying. Anyway, we're going to click on Transcend Imp now. And I'm going to look for another Endless. And I'm just going to turn this into a machine gun imp run, it turns out. That's where we're at today. Man, I do need space, don't I? I hate that, don't I? Oh, I really do hate that. I really do hate that. I really need the space, don't I? In order to make Queen not actually die horribly. I mean, I need to... If I see Imperialist, I pivot, because I'm not killing my imps right now is a big challenge. A big problem of my run. My imps are not doing it for me. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this. You Endless... You dupe the shark and you self-infuse the shark. Okay, no, I can't do that yet. What do I dupe? If I could do it on ring 8, I need to look at the steel shot, though, because if I see an Endless, I'm immediately hard pivoting into Machine Gun Transcend Imp, and I have 4 chances. So, we're going steel. I get 1 dupe on ring 8. I'm thinking that Seraph is the scariest thing here. Now, fortunately, Seraph will bounce between my floors. I might be able to actually stack a reasonable amount of days on him. Possible. Now, here's the only other question you have to ask yourself is, what is Queen doing? What's happening? I think self-infusing the shark is stronger than duping the Horned Warrior here, because I mean, my infusion is non-existent, right? Okay, so we're hitting 4 times. I need Horned Warrior to crunch. Siren Song, I think, is the play, with a lot of Frostbite on my floors. I think Divinity's okay, right? Because Shark will self-infuse. We get him. Everyone hits him. Tons of Frostbite. They get to top floor. I ascend them. Crunch. Mini-boss floors, we will scale up to a reasonable point, I think. I think I need space, right? I think it is space here. I think so. I mean, if I'm going to be playing a holdover, a shark on repeat, though, Ember's going to be a real problem. Kind of. Kind of. If the imps end up on the Queen's floor, it's not that big of a deal. It's tough. This is a bit of a rude awakening on this run. We have some strong elements to this, but we are not actually strong yet. We're actually quite weak at the moment. Like, if we had gone harder on shards, I think this run could have been an L, which is tough. That's not what we like to see. That is not what we like to see. So I have to hash out what my floor is looking. I'm lingering on this because I need to plan the rest of my run from this state. If I do Queen in front of Horned Warrior, I really want the space to jam both the Welder Helper and the Rage Imp down to face tank, right? It also means in Relentless rather, I can put Shark on the floor. On Seraph, I'm going to be relying on Shark heavily, so it's definitely self-infused Shark angle. Right? Right. I might preemptively do Queen Zimpling into Transcend Imp, even if I don't see the Endless here, because I might see it here. And it's a win if I do, and I'm low on shards. Okay, so that's probably it. If I play the Tia, though, right? Let's say I see it. If I see Tia, I'm not going to have Pyre Chomper because I don't have a Pyre Chomper. So Transcend Imp is expensive as hell. Assume I don't hit anything on the trinket shops that give me answers to this. I can only play one of them. Or I can play them both on Queen's Floor for 1 Ember each. Not bad, I suppose. They're Tias, they could also give me Ember. That's true. I mean, not Ember, Rage is the word I'm looking for. They could also do that, so that's not bad. 2 Ember there. And then I can replay Shark. I can't do a draw here. It has to be either Ember or Space. I'm just thinking Space is what I really want. And I'm trying to hash out, is 3 Ember enough here, assuming I miss everything? I think it is. I think it is. We'll take the Space. Now, maybe I hit something and this becomes a little easier to answer, but we'll see. Merchant of Steel says multi-strike. Not in love with that. This shop is a -2. Purge? Curious. Imperialist, maybe? Okay, we do get it. We get 1 Imperialist pivot here. This is good because now my imps can actually die after I play them. But I only get a Rage Imp. Is that good enough? I think so, right? I think so. Think about this. If I see the Transcend Imp play... Yeah, I think so. This is also more HP, shockingly. The Welder Helper is a tough one to sink your teeth in. I think it is the Imperialist pivot here. We're going to go to the this shop. I'm going to multi-strike. I could multi-strike the Transcend Imp. No, we're going to save our money and re-roll this. Quick. Okay. Don't see it. Now, things get harder. Things always get harder at this point. I'm going to drop one of these Crystallis because it's very expensive. Yes, and I'm going to drop a Foregone Power, I suppose. Could drop a Queen Zimpling. It'll go away eventually. I'm going to drop a Foregone Power here. Okay. Not what I like to see. I think I am going to do the Transcendent Infusion. Because if I don't do it now, I don't get the Shark Infusion. We're going to take nothing else here. And I'm just going to pray, right? We're just going to full pray on this, I think. Bless, please. All right, that's about as bad as I expected this floor to go. I get 2 more shots. It's not impossible. The Machine Gun Transcend Imp, I think, helps a lot. We are very weak right now. I think Conduits risks blasting us, although the Shark is going to do some serious work here. Could ascend things with Frostbite, and it does okay. If I could see a Cuddlebeard, maybe this helps. I'm willing to trade this Pyre Health now because it might enable me to squeeze a victory in the next ring. So we do Queen upstairs, for sure. I can actually toss an Impling, right? Because I got Imperialist and saved the Ember Drain. I want Collector if it spawns, so Titan Sentry goes middle. We send it on bottom. It's okay. All right, we get Collector, which is something at least. Look at this Transcendent. All right, we don't get a Pyre Chomper here. So I'm going to do Welder Helper first. This armor will matter. Yes, I'm going to drop Horned Warrior now. And now I'm going to do Fledgling Imp on middle, on there. So that full thing gets yeeted. Now, how am I feeling about this top floor? Not very good. Doing only 100 damage in the back. I need to do like double Rage Imps or something. Could have considered the Transcend Imp. A bad Transcend Imp right now. What if I do Molting Imp? I don't know about that. Bottom floor is the least scary thing. I think I do need to vent this floor. Every little bit of damage matters. So in that case, we're going to do Fledgling Imp. Yes. I'm going to play the Queen's Impling bottom, and I'm going to vent middle. Every bit of damage to that floor is important. Alright. Friend. Okay, we get Friend Siren Song here, which is pretty huge. I want to do Fledgling Imp, Fledgling Imp. That's interesting. I blast this guy and we actually clear the floor. Shocking. Hold on to Siren Song. Just do it. It makes sense. It's a good choice. Okay. Alright. How are we feeling? Top floor looks horrible. I get a good vent, though, so I can do Fledgling Imp. Take 20 no matter what I do. So what we should do is you should Queen's Impling first. Queen's Impling to kill the first Queen's Impling. Then we play Fledgling Imp upstairs. She takes 1 now. We do Titan Sentry middle here. It's a lot of good Frostbite. I'm glad to see it. And because he's taking 60, I need to vent downstairs. Let's hold the Siren Song because you never know how bad these floors are going to get. We're going to blast bottom floor. This floor is going to need the most help, so it gets the foregone power. Okay. All right. Are we stable is a great question. The answer is no. What if I do the Tia here for armor? I certainly could. So the question you have to... I mean, what you do is you do Fledgling Imp in the middle because it gets yeeted, right, is really strong. So we do Fledgling Imp. We are going to do a Tia here. The 20 armor is pretty solid. Big value. Now, I just Siren Song this floor out and save the 30. Cool, right? We vent big, vent middle, and then foregone power him, and we should be okay. This seems like I have scaled enough. You Fledgling Imp upstairs. I mean, we're doing 500 in the back, 150 in the front. I can Elevator Titan Sentry here. I'm not seeing the Siren Song as important. Let's just do as much Frostbite as we can here. I think we have it, right? I think we have it. I do want to see that shark dead. Or not the shark, the winged conduit here. Take rage here. I'm going to vent the hell out of this, actually. It's super correct to do it. Then foregone power this lad. I think we have it. March of Shields. So we have it already. I think the right play is you just toss Shark in front here, and he's chilling. And then you, what? Vent him a bunch. Just don't accidentally Siren Song and lose the run. Okay, we're doing enough damage. That's good. That is a very good sign for Seraph, at least. The Imperialist pivot helps a bunch. Important work is sick, right? Important work is sick, yes. Guardian Stone? I don't know, man. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not thinking so. I'm thinking we skip this card, take my 10 gold. We got the armor on that, by the way. We got the 400 gold. That's huge. Now we just bless up. We praise be to the monster train gods and hope for an endless. Because how the hell else are we winning this run? Okay, all right. Show me the money. Okay, that's not the money. All right, all right, all right. You know what? I'm not feeling great about that. Give me Ashes of the Fallen. Okay, you know what? Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do the thing you know you're going to do. No matter what we hit, I am self-infusing this shark. Yes. No matter what we hit, I'm self-infusing this shark. Yeah. Great work, team. Good job, my lad. 105, that's about as high as I think I'm going to go. All right. We got one more chance, okay? It's a 1 in 3. We could just praise. Praise beat a monster train. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, we hit. Oh, we're so good at the video game. Look at this. Look at this. We're incredible at the video game. Oh my god. Unbelievable. All right, we've done it. We are cracked. Ah, that feels good. Okay, also Hell's Banners is here to help with Ember. That's kind of nice of them. Here you go. Thanks, buddies. I appreciate it. Hell's Banners is a good pickup there. Whew, we're gonna spin this. You know what? Rules of Containment? Sure, champ, let's go. I might just remove cards. That Rules of Containment is nice because I'm desperate for Frostbite, but I'm feeling good today. Feeling good. I've got like no cards in this deck. This deck is bad. Can we just talk about that for a moment? This deck is not good. Like, I've done a bad job on this run. I don't actually think I've done that bad of a job. I think this run is actually just not showing a lot of things that are very good. There's just not a lot to work with here. Right? I have 2 removals still. What am I cutting? It's kind of a weird question to ask. I guess I have 2 foregone powers in this run. What do you even do here? I just remove everything except for March of Shields, 1 foregone power, and an important work? And I guess Shark. I guess I'm playing the Siren Song every turn. There's really not much here. There's not much in the way of run here. I actually like the Imps, by the way, because of the Hell's Banners pickup. So I guess we're going to drop foregone power. Okay. Sure. And another foregone power. There's really no reason to keep this card, right? Okay. Goodbye. I have very little left. Do I need money for anything? What am I going to buy now? Another removal, I suppose? Just make the deck even smaller? You know, if you remove enough cards from your run, everything has holdover. It's just a neat trick that I've learned over the years. Just remove everything and every one of your cards has holdover. Sure, I'm going to cut a an Impling. There's no reason not to. All right, 105 out of 100. We are very scared. We are very respectful of Seraph. And I think I am just going to machine gun him to oblivion. I cannot wait for that. Cool, chased. All right, let's go. Let's go, bud. Oof. What a scary run. This is one of the harder fought queen runs I've had in a while. We have like all the pieces. It's just not great, you know? Like, it's just not that great. I'm going to toss Molting Imp. Check this. Yeah, you toss Molting Imp so I avoid Ember Drain. We take armor. I play Fledgling Imp, and then I draw a card and see what it is, and it's a Welder Helper, and we click it. I hold on to Siren Song because what else am I doing? Sure. Shark. Let's get it, Shark. I'm going to just blow this floor up, I believe. I think is the correct way of describing it. I Siren Song this floor out. Cool. I do 210. That's pretty neat. I like 210. Bottom floor is a little scary, huh? Let's just send this bottom floor. Do some work to this guy. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Okay. All right. Once we see the Transcend Imp, the run gets easy, yeah? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Queen's Impling. Let's go, friend. Here, 20 armor out of it, too, right? It's a fair trade. Seems good to me. Hiya! Behold the power of the Tia. We can do some rage on middle. That's fun. We can blast bottom floor. I can do a quick vent or something, right? I guess I could... I don't know. These floors are not going to be the ones that really benefit from the Siren Song play, right? I'm going to drop this Siren Song. I don't need to hold on to cards, right? Like, I actually just don't need to do this because behold the power of my run. So anyway, I'm going to click on Tia, and then I'm going to draw again and click on another Tia, and I'm going to be happy about it. I guess I could have done this in a better order, right? It's true. I missed like 5 rage there or something. Hold on to Stygian Spike, I suppose. Sure. I mean, because I'm going to save it for Relentless or something. It's fine. Blessed Tia is what this run is called here. Let's play Shark Bottom right now. We'll do Fledgling Imp Tia, which full sends this floor, by the way. We then do Tia again right into Diligent for another big chunk of damage. That's good. We like that. I do Big Vent middle because it'll help. Sure, here's some Daze, champ. I only have like 8 cards in my deck. We're good, right? We're chilling? Yeah, cut bottom floor, buddy. Seems good to me. Fledgling Imp, March of Shields, blast the floor. Very good. I don't need this. What if I just... What is the card? How do I save his life? 16, 4, 20, 30? 30, 30? If I do a 10 reduction here, he's taking, what, 25? He takes exactly 40? You hate to see it. I'm just going to drop this 25 into this guy, I think. It's fine. So he is going to cut top floor one more time, unfortunately, but I think it'll be okay. Right? You just do Fledgling Imp, March of Shields, Tia. Oh, I mean, the Tia is just winning this, right? We're blasting this guy into oblivion. He almost dies on this floor, which is pretty great news, actually. We're super good. We did it. The Tia is the high roll I needed. Ah, very nice. Very nice. I'm a big fan. And then, you know, the one thing that's also nice is important work basically has holdover, is what it comes down to. I mean, that's actually true. The important work is essentially holdover, because I could actually just kill them on bottom floor by, you know... Get out of here, buddy. I was like, you know, I could have just actually killed him there. I didn't even think about it. But you're absolutely right. I could have just killed him. Here I was just scaling my top floor talking about something else. And, yeah. I should draw everything in 3 turns before anyone horrendously dies. So, there's that. Let's play Shark Bottom floor. Save the Ember Drain. 10 damage. 10 damage, friend. We've got 3 turns. 3 turns. Hey, we hit it. I'm cracked. Monster Train. I'm too good at the video game. I'm incredible. Amazing. We're going to blast the middle floor. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Blow the bottom floor up. It's also good. Cool. Excellent work. We did it. We just hit our card fast enough by having no cards in the deck, right? Shark on bottom floor. Incredible work. We play a Fledgling Imp upstairs. We're going to look in this Imp in a box real quick. Oh my goodness, there's another Tia. This guy middle. That's good. I'm going to do Queen Zimpling upstairs because that's a pretty good pickup, I think. I'm going to play him again because I think that's a pretty good choice I can keep making. I will keep dazing upstairs. Send it on middle. I could nuke middle floor, but it's fine. We're okay. We got it. We got it. We did it. Shark is doing excellent work. All that frostbite is huge. Shark. Fledgling Imp. Armor. Tia. Blast it. Daze the floor. Bottom floor. Frostbite the mini boss, because it's actually the only thing that really threatens me here. Okay. Now here we've got a really good setup. I do Fledgling Imp. Tia. Good. I'm going to bring back the Tia. Now I could blast the mini boss here, but I'm going to get him again next turn, which I think is good. I do 1,000 here, which is nice. I mean, I just send this man up. He's gone. Cool. Yeah, he's gone. I can blast the middle floor. I think I am just going to hell vent this guy, or not hell vent. I'm going to vent this guy into death. Cool. A lot of frostbite on bottom floor, which is excellent. Perfect. What I was looking for. That floor should clear out. We shark bottom. We fledgling imp. We Tia this guy. Good, good. I could ascend him, and he takes 120 plus 31, 30, 29, which is 90. So 90 plus... I mean, he actually does perish, right? We hit him with that vent, and we win on this floor. Incredible work. Go team. Good job, we did it. Whew. Monster train, let's go. Well, my score is going to look a lot better than I think it deserved to look, but we answered it. This run made me work for it a little bit, but we found the pieces in the end. What am I going to call this one? This is like the late blooming machine gun, or this is like... maybe I call this the jammed machine gun. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. We're going to go for that. That's run summary. Let's do it. The score's pretty good. I mean, you'd think I did a really great job on this run. There are a few factors that I think are important. This is a good example of a run. I think I've had a couple of these lately where it's just survive long enough until you win, right? Just survive until it's no longer required that you survive and you excel. In this particular case, I was just holding on. The shark pickup was huge. I think it was great. I also think sitting at the end of Arcus and just thinking for 5 minutes was really important to the success of this run, because you need to be able to visualize what you're doing with all of your last steps, because you're winding down. You don't have many choices left, and you need to make sure you're ready. Identifying that I was always going to self-infuse the Titan Sentry, and therefore I needed to preemptively gamble on the Queen Zimpling infusion was critical, because we saw the Endless at the end of Ring 8. This was really important for us. I mean, we didn't... did I need this to win? I think it would have been pretty scary. I think we could have done it if we had lost this, because of the Titan Sentry self-infuse. The Shark, right? It was all about Shark Frostbite with the Siren Song. Really critical play. Horned Warrior didn't even get an infusion. I think he didn't need it. He did great. He just needed to hit 4 times thanks to Gurg's Goat. That's literally it. And I want to give Collection of Tales some credit. It may even make it into the thumbnail. This relic actually did a tremendous amount of work early on. Just so much work early on before I had a proper rage line going at all, right? I was missing pieces. I didn't have Endless. I didn't have anything. I was relying on Imp Parade. Like, this run had pieces that should have been really strong, but we weren't seeing the combos, right? We weren't seeing the extra steps that we needed to really make this a winner. Things like the Hell's Banners at the end, obviously the Transcendum did huge work. Just excellent overall. Seeing the Siren Song when we did. This Vent did great. Just plus 30 spell chain this sucker. It's basically Inferno, right? Very good. Yeah, honestly. And then it gets down to the point where I've removed so many cards from my deck because I just didn't need anything else, that everything had holdover. The most important thing, though, is I was very confident in drawing the Siren Song in time for the Divinity. Yeah, that's important. Drawing it in time is important. I want to also give a shout out to Hammered Chestplates, which is basically the only reason I was guaranteed to win that Divinity fight, because if I had completely bottom decked Siren Song, my Queen and Horned Warrior would have had 5 HP exactly. The first 3 turns, they would have taken 10, leaving them with 5. And unbelievable. They would have been the most flimsy winning run of all time, pretty close to the lowest HP you can have on a floor, a whopping 10, but it would have been guaranteed. Hammered Chestplates, man. You know, little things like this along the way make a big difference. We could have had the worst draw order possible on Divinity, and we still would have gotten it. Amazing. Although I would have maybe been able to offset it a little bit, because if I had bottom decked the Siren Song, I would have tossed that spike into the boss instead. This would have at least did something. The sap on him would have maybe bought me an extra turn, maybe. Anyway, I think that's enough for this. This was a good run. I think it's informative, instructional, and overall challenging, but rewarding, so we take it. Also, bless up for Steel Shop. Let's go. Thank you, Monster Train. Very cool. So I'll let you go there. That's 170 wins on the series. Incredible. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.